but we might also grow. The book of Lamentations, chapter number 4. Well, we haven't used that one before, have we? I guess a book called Lamentations you might not want to use if you're trying to encourage somebody, huh? A book of Lamentations may cause us to have to reflect on some things that weren't so pleasant in our lives, right? The book of Lamentations may cause us to call to remember that some stuff went wrong in the lives of people who belong to God. And guess what? Same thing's true of us. Lamentations chapter number 4, verse number 1 says, how is the gold become dim? Man! What a statement. Not a question. How is the gold become dim? How is the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. I mean, you can't pour out stones unless you tore the sanctuary down. Watch this here, though. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitchers? The works of the hands of the potter. You got it? How did this happen? That's what he's saying. My God, what happened? How did it happen? As we continue to read, when Lord, take me back. Take me back to the children of Israel, Lord. Take me back to a time when the children of Israel weren't quite what they should have been. See, God had warned them. Before you started lamenting Jeremiah, God had already warned the children of Israel that if you do what I say do, I'll be with you. I'll take care of you. I'll watch over you. I'll be your covering. I'll hide you from your very enemies in their presence. Now that's some serious hiding. I'll cover you when folk want to destroy you. I'll keep them up off of you. That's what God had told Israel. He said, but if you forget me and you fail to esteem my word, you fail to follow the leaders that are going the right way, I'll back up off of you. Take me back, Lord. Take me back to when you back up off the children of Israel. Well, let's read. How did they go from gold to earthen pitchers? They went from gold to clay. You went from gold, something pricey that can be exchanged for much, to an earthen pitcher, something that is very easy to break and shatter. And if it's broken and shattered, it loses its usefulness for the purpose for which it was designed. Oh, Lord, help us today. Look at verse number 4. The tongue of the sucking child cleaveth to the roof of his mouth for thirst. The young children ask bread, and no man breaketh it unto them. They that did feed delicately, see there? You know, that's go back to that decadence, right? They that did feed delicately are desolate in the streets. They that were brought up in scarlet embrace dunghills. My God. Could you imagine that? How do you go from delicate things to hugging a hill of manure? Hugging it. Can't find consolation. Things are so bad, and then you wonder why they had that phrase in the world, stuff happens. But they didn't use stuff, did they? No.